Hi there and welcome to my channel. My name is Marlies and welcome to Marlie Design. So the last couple of weeks we have spent some time in the Halloween theme making the Halloween inspiration box. That series has come to an end, but if you are still interested you can check out my playlist in the description box below. And yeah, while I was talking about the box I thought, let me get it. So this is the Halloween inspiration box and right now it is up for sale. If you want to check it out, you can go to my Ko-fi shop. That was just a short in-between announcement. So now let's get back to today's video. What are we going to do? In the last couple of weeks I have released some paper kits, very nice and grungy papers. So I'm talking about background papers and I'm talking about ephemera pieces. Right here in front of me there is one of the sheets out of my ephemera pack. You could say these are journaling cards. But for today I want to show you what you can do with these even more. Not only making it into journaling cards, we will do that also, but what can we do with these cards to make it a little bit more interesting? First thing that I will do, I will cut the journal cards out of this sheet. I am done with the cutting part and what you can see is that I have cut all these pieces, well they're just journal cards, they're loose pieces, and these two I have left attached together because we are going to create something else with this, but that will come later in the video. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to glue all these pieces onto black regular cardstock. And while I was gluing my papers onto the black cardstock, I changed my mind. I did not glue them all down, because this section, 4 of the journal cards, I did not glue on top of the black. So these will be the journal cards. With this piece I'm going to do something different. I am aiming for some kind of small little booklet, and then this will be some kind of insert. And what I already did and did not mention before, they all had a good rub of distress ink, the walnut stain. So now our base is done and we can go ahead and make our journal cards. That is the first thing. I'm going to make a kind of grungy journal card, and maybe it is not really a journal card, but there are papers in there that you can write on or leave a note on or a little memory. So yeah, I want a bit more of a grungy effect. So this was our base. Then on top of the base I have a strip of black regular cardstock, and under this black, let's call it a band, belly band maybe, I have a piece of tea dyed paper, which I'm going to give a bit of a color first. So I'm going to do that with my distress ink. So this is the journal card that I ended up with. I really love the effect with the band in the middle and the grungy little elements like the eyelets. And the small tag on the side, all the staining, yeah, I really like it. And this is not the only one that I made. I made another one, and of course exactly the same, so when you want to use this in a journal or in some kind of folio, the all over style is combining and it is matching. For today's video I have to make a choice between, well, maybe this as a mini book cover, or do I choose to make like the grungy insert? And I have chosen the insert for today. So instead of using these cards as a journal card, you can also use them to make and create pockets to slide in and out some ephemera. So first of all, let's glue down all these cards. I think it is better to go for 3 of the journal cards, so there is still room left to put in your ephemera. So we will have 1 card left. You can see I have been a little bit messy, so there are some, there's some glue residue. We can fix that by adding stains. The top 2 cards are only glued at the sides, both sides, and this one, the bottom card, is glued on the sides and on the bottom to close it off. I would like my papers a little bit more rough, so I'm going to use the Holtz paper distresser and distress all the black cardstock, all the edges. I will use Distress Oxide Spray Walnut Stain to create some staining on top of the black cardstock. And now our grungy insert is also ready. So what did I do? I have used some of my stamps, my Holtz stamps, the label stamp set, the ticket booth stamp set, and I have used some of my own insect tiles. These are out of my Etsy store and you will get 3 sheets full of insect tiles. Well, you know what? I will show you. These are the tiles that I'm talking about. So I have made some grungy insect tiles with, well, you can see a ladybug and some bugs, a spider, a bee, And you can see they come in different sizes. So you will have like big pieces to fill up maybe a whole page on an A5 journal. And there are smaller pieces, for example, this butterfly, which you could use as a topping on top of a belly band. Well, there are more than enough possibilities to use these insects. And I thought for today that these insects would also work great in my grungy theme. So my insect tiles are already made, graphically made grungy. So I did not do a whole lot about these. And the other pieces, so I mean the labels and those tickets, I aged them a bit with some distress ink, and I also gave them some staining to make them look a bit worn and old. And yeah, this is how the insert turned out, and I am very happy with the result. And I also got out again my journal cards that I made at the beginning of this video. And just to show you that they are all right now matching, and they could go in a journal together or in some kind of folio or flip-flap floppy thing. So yeah, for today's video I am happy with the result, and I'm also happy with the fact that when you look at the beginning of this video and we only had one sheet with those little cards on it, what could you make with those? I mean, you have to think a little bit outside the box, and you can see you can do a lot more than you think. And that was what I wanted to create today and show you, that you can do more with just a small piece of paper that looks like just a journal card, but you can do a lot more. I hope you found this information interesting and that you got some ideas for yourself, for your own journal or for your own paper crafting, and that you will have a jump start at creating. So when you are curious about these kits, and then I mean the Grungy Ephemera kit where those cards came out, and also my insect tiles kit that is laying on my table right now that you can see on the left and on the right. I will put that in the description box below so you can check it out for yourself. What you will also find in my description box are all my links to my social platforms so you can follow me and my work. I will also put up a link for my Ko-fi shop and also for my Etsy store. So you can check out all my digital kits, freebies, or you can buy me a coffee. Well, I had fun creating these. I hope you had fun too. Thank you for spending time on my channel and have a great, awesome day. Bye!